you all want to see some fire. I didn't fly all the way from Australia and get custom-made fire props to make this happen. Yeah, thank you. So there's a way I want to start tonight. As you can see, I'm a fire performer. And the way that I usually share story is always with fire. So as I share this story, this is going to be symbolism of us actually sitting around a fire while I share story, because it's where storytelling comes from, and where storytelling comes from is a story for another time, but I want us to all feel like we're sitting around a fire. I'm not actually on a stage right now, we're sitting around a fire and I'm with you as I share this story. That's how I want to start this. So with that being said, I've got a lot of ground that I want to cover in a short amount of time, so I'm just going to dive right into it. Thank you, Jojo, for creating this event for emerging speakers like myself. Thank you, Morgan, for creating this space. Thank you to all the people that have made this happen so that emerging speakers like myself have opportunities like this. So acknowledgements out of the way. Let's dive right in. So I'm a fire performer, and last year I flew to Japan, and in front of 400 people, I was about to light my staff, and something happened. Before we get into that, so back into last year, I was partnered with Enagic and wanted to sell their products, and they had an end-of-year ceremony, and I was like, oh, I really would love to, just share like my gift like with you for the celebration at the end of the event, and went back and forth and got the all good. So I was like, all right, this is my moment. Like, performing in front of that many people was such a big step for me. I'd only performed in front of anywhere from 20 to 50 people before, and it was, when it's your moment. Has anyone felt like this is my moment? I was like, this is my moment. So I got the all clear, and I was like, all right, I'm going to Japan. And there was some obstacles that came up. With a lot of the props that I use, you can't fit them in a suitcase. So I was like, I had to get custom-made fire props that could all pull apart so that I could actually fit them in a suitcase, and they actually took up a lot of space in the suitcase as well, so I had to reduce my amount of clothing. There was a lot that went into just the journey to get to Japan. So anyway, we roll into Japan, and it's the night of the event. And I was like, it's game day. I'm ready. I'm here for it. I'm prepared. I took some time out in the morning and I got in my flow. I was like, I'm ready. It's game day. I'm so ready. I feel so prepared for this. So we roll into Japan. It's game night. And it's like backstage. Imagine a stage similar to this one with some headlights, and in the back there's this lagoon with a beach and all these boats in the background, and the sun was setting. And in the background, there was like Greek-like architecture of the amazing building that we had, and a red carpet rolled through the middle with all these fairy lights just sparkled in between over where you are. There was these silver draped circle tables where all of you are sitting right now. And I was like, I'm ready. This is my stage. I spoke to the coordinator and I was like, where am I? What time? And got set, got a feel for the stage like this right now. And I was like, yeah, breathing it in. I was like, I'm ready. Anyway, I'm backstage and I'm preparing my fire props. I'm lighting them up. They're all in a line in the sequence that I'm gonna share them with. And I've spoken to the DJ. I've given them my playlist. And I was like, I'm ready. I'm sorted. And then I'm looking back and forth between me and the event organizer. And she's on the stage and I'm backstage over here. And I was like giving the thumbs up and I was like, I'm ready. You just tell me when. And she's had a little bit of a doubt on her face. I was like, what's going on? And she's like, all the people are like still on the stage. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get them off the stage. I was like, I didn't fly all the way from Australia and get custom-made fire props and all the challenges and blood and sweat and tears for you to tell me you don't know if you can get people off a stage. I was like, do I have your permission to make this happen? And she's like, yeah, I guess so, go for it. Yo, do you all want to see some fire? Yeah. And everyone starts going wild. Everyone's like, yeah, we want to see some fire. Fuck yeah. Yeah, that'd be sick. Yeah, fire. That is not the moment. Fuck. Mic drop. And everyone's like, yeah, fire. Fuck yeah, that'd be awesome. Let's go. And I was like, sweet. Get the fuck off the stage. Let me light this place up. Everyone starts running off like little kids. Some are a little bit shocked with how I handled it. But everyone runs off like little kids and they start staring back at me and they're like, this man's about to roll around with some fire. So I'm backstage and I get my first fire prop and I roll up onto the stage. I've got it over their fire. It starts wrapping around, but not lighting. It's like, did I light this up? Did I put enough fuel on? I turn it around and I put it on the other side. It's not lighting. In front of 400 people in another country, and it's not lighting. The big thing that makes this fire performing is the fire part, and it's not lighting. So I'm holding it over the fire, and I start to get the shakes. My heart goes cold. My heart goes cold. I've got shivers. I feel numb. I want to run off the stage and curl up into a little ball and just pretend that this didn't happen. But thankfully, right front row, the people who organised this whole event were staring right in front of me. They could see the fear in my eyes, that distraught, and I'll never forget this moment. I was looking at them like, telepathically communicating, what the fuck do I do? And she's like, hey, do it anyway. Do it anyway. I was like, you know what? Fuck yeah, you're right. I take a couple of steps back and I get it. And I put the staff up and I'm like, yo, everyone give me some energy. Everyone give me some energy. Let's go. Let's get this place up. And then I start flowing, doing my thing. It'd make much more sense if you saw the prop that was in my hand. But I was in my flow and I owned the moment anyway. Owned that moment anyway. That's what I really learned, was it doesn't matter about all the things fucking up. What really matters is how you show up, regardless of what fucks up. How much heart can you still put into your moment? How much passion? How much can you allow someone to feel your soul, regardless of all the things that didn't go to plan? That's what matters. Now, one thing that I want to leave you with is a really felt experience, and I've been channeling a lot of writing lately, and I share them in specific spaces that I'm guided to share them with. And I usually read it out of the book that I have. And this is the first time that I've put some time into being able to recite something for the very first time. So I want to leave you with this. We are one. I know we all like to think that we're someone, and yes, you are someone, but we are all one. I am you, you are me, let us be, for then it becomes we, and the more the merrier turns into three. But don't forget, we are all one. One universe, though many multiverses. One God, though we worship many different gods. One soul, although we come, individually illustrated by the illusion of many, and yet we are all one. I am your mirror as you are mine. I express, you express, let's all express the stress less. Yes. I hear you speak. I watch you dance. I see you move so differently to me. So how can it be that we are all one? Yes. The illusion of separation. We can't all be at the same station going to the same vacation, but we all have the same destination. Home. Wherever that is for you, I'll see you there because we are all one. I'll see you there, chosen one.